So how have everybody's been doing?
Well, I had COVID for a little while. So
I got COVID too.
Yeah, I was out of
We
it.
all did.
Did you got it? Yeah, that's right. We've all had COVID.
Yeah.
Anyone have it 2 times at this point? Actually,
Don't
you know
even
what?
bring it up.
I'm recording, so I'm just gonna start.
Oh, no, we're going.
Yeah, let's just go because we're getting right into it anyways. So
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, you guys. I had COVID in September.
I had it last month.
You have the Delta one then?
Yeah,
That was a rougher one, I heard.
I thought it was pretty easy, man. I went and filed the old Joe Rogan plan. We got the hydrochloric on the antibodies, took a Z-Pack, did some steroids.
did you get horse dewormer?
They wouldn't give me that though. They wouldn't give me the horse dewormer, unfortunately.
Hey, I like what you're doing with your beard, Shawn. That looks good, man.
Yeah, I like that too, Shawn. That's really
That looks
nice.
stylish, man. I'm gonna have to work on my beard a little harder now, man. Now that you're doing that,
Yeah, this is a competition here.
passing me up on this. Damn.
I think I should
Yeah.
grow one. You think I should grow one?
I want you to grow one. Yes, grow one.
Let's have a contest. Don, you're in.
Oh man, you don't want to see mine. It's pretty scraggly. I got spots that are missing.
So do I. You got to come over.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Get you some Rogaine.
There you go. Okay.
You know, they
In the
say you
face.
can Rogaine your face. You can. You can Rogaine your face. It's not a lie. I've heard it from many barbers.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a weave.
Now,
You're gonna. I
I'm
dare
looking
you.
for one of
How
those
dare you.
too.
Oh, look at your hair.
Holy-
God.
Holy Bieber.
Oh, I like
I'm looking for one of those too.
You're right. Oh, with
What
your
the? Bieber's got nothing on you, man. Are you gonna start dabbing too?
No, man.
Right.
But
I was gonna say all you need to do is go over there, cut a patch out of Shawn's head, and just paste it.
Yeah, that would
on
work.
your face, Don.
Yeah, it's that
Damn.
easy. It'd be that easy. But,
Are you gonna unveil that head of hair in our podcast?
I did. I just
You
did it.
just did. Just did.
You know, you want if let me know if you ever want to donate it.
Locks of love. Or
Lots
you?
of love, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
know
no,
somebody
I'm
Not to me.
some-
Are you kidding? Look at all this hair. Look at all this beautiful hair. Why would I need it?
growing it long.
I know a lot of people that pay some good money for that hair.
You got some
Yeah.
beautiful hair. I'm not ashamed to say it. That's some beautiful hair, man. I
You
wanted
know?
to touch it as soon as you brought it out. I was like, let me stroke it. It's so nice.
That's-
Very
you can't
blonde.
ask people that. You can't ask people that anymore, can you? Can you, LaRhonda?
Nope. Nope. Don't. I don't ask nobody. Do you want to touch it?
You can't ask to touch people's hair. That's bad news.
No. Yeah. But see, I'm locking my hair, so I'm getting locks.
That's what it
Nice.
looks like.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I get it. Yeah.
Now I know you're never supposed to like put water on a woman's hair. Like that's like a major faux pas. Like
Huh?
don't ever put water on a woman's hair. Like, like
When we get it done, you have to know when to do it. Okay. I don't think white women would pretty much care. I don't think a lot of Asian women, but a sister, you will get hurt. Throw some water our way.
well,
Especially if we
pay-
just got it done.
yeah, you guys pay a lot of money for that. I mean, that's
Mhm.
what, almost $100
Yeah.
bucks. It's got to be up there.
Yeah.
It's got to
it
be up
is.
there.
Yeah, I don't pay $250. I don't pay a lot of money to get my hair done, but it would just ruin our hairdo. We don't have to wash our hair every day or once a week. We could go 2 weeks without washing our hair. We want the oils. We need all the oils.
Doesn't your scalp get itchy and stuff? Because mine gets itchy if I don't like wash it once a week at least.
No, we need the oil. We need oil. That more stuff we put in our hair that helps it, the vitamin E, vitamin, whatever conditioner, we need that in our hair to keep our scalps moisturized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
There you
I tell you
go.
what.
Got a lesson. He's got a lesson in there, Eric.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've had some white women that have nearly decked me for getting
Why are
water in
you
the hair.
going-
She had
why
it
are-
coming. She did have it coming. It was at work and she asked for it. But yeah, she almost slugged me. Like she was so close. She almost hit me. I was interested. I was shocked. It was like a deer in the headlights. I'm like, she's gonna hit me at work. Oh my God. So
Yeah, no, black women, we don't play that. You might not touch our hair. You better not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
get
even,
hit
not even in the
work.
bedroom. It's very rare.
not
that we
even in the
give you-
bedroom.
Can't pull it, no.
We give you permission. You got to have permission.
You pull tracks out. You don't want to pull tracks.
Say it again, Shawn.
You don't want to pull them tracks out of there. No, you do not.
Or pull that wig off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a faux pas.
I had an
That is a-
experience with that before.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where I woke up when I went to bed, it was a fully haired woman. When I woke up in the morning, there was no hair on the woman. I thought for sure I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, no, don't mess you.
Those were strange days in my life.
Were you drunk? I mean, were you questioning yourself?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I looked over. Whoa, hold on. What's going on here?
Right, we versatile. We could be Cindy one day, and then the next day we could be Sabrina. So, what do you want? You want a red hair today, blonde hair tomorrow, brunette the next day? I mean, it's what it is.
That's true.
So yeah, I had an interesting time over the time since we've talked last. That's for sure. I died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I died on January 2nd in the hospital. I was in a coma for 7 days. Medically induced coma for 7 days. Yeah, they went to get a electrical pain stimulator put in, and the surgeon cut the catheter from my baclofen pump into my spine. And so baclofen was spewing all into my insides. And
Not where it was supposed to go.
no, it's supposed to go directly into your spinal cord, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it was going everywhere, all over in me. And so yeah, I went through withdrawal. I had instant withdrawal, and I don't know, for people listening, the baclofen withdrawal is as deadly as can be. Yeah, I knew something was wrong within like 20 hours, 18 hours of the surgery. Something was wrong, and then I blacked out. They took me to ER. One ER said I was fine, and then my mom was like, "No way, dude! You guys." I guess I was hallucinating completely, but I didn't know what was going on. And then so they took me to St. Joe's, and they instantly put me under. I had two emergency surgeries, and then they had me under propofol sedation for 7 straight days. I was in the hospital for 12, 13 days straight.
Wow.
Had some real weird things happen during those times, for sure. It was a very strange, I've had a very strange beginning to the year, for sure, for me.
So you're better now?
I'm getting there, so I'm doing PT and OT twice a day or twice a week, trying to get back. When you're in a coma for 7 days, you lose a lot of things, muscles, fine motor movements and things of the sort. I'm lucky I'm still able to speak with some sort of cognition or recognition, I guess, because at first I couldn't. It took me a few days to get back to being able to figure out what was going on.
Wow, that must have been scary.
Mentally, I went through a lot of pain. That's for sure. Mentally, because I thought I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I didn't really know what was going on. So I thought everybody was trying to kill me, and it was really weird. And
seriously,
yeah. So it was a really strange thing. I had a lot of bad hallucinations, because the baclofen. And then when they put me under, they use propofol and what do you want to call it? Fentanyl.
And fentanyl.
Yeah. So you use that to keep you under, so you don't wake up, so you don't move or anything, And so then after 7 days, like you have to come off fentanyl too, So it's like you're coming off of being completely in a weird dream-like state of what, feeling like, I don't know, you're dead, I guess, or you're feeling like something's happening to you, I guess, but and then you have to come off the drugs. So then you just, and you put those things together and you start having really weird, your brain starts doing really weird things. And it was just up to last Thursday, I had Botox injections in my bladder again. So they had to put me under again to do that. And when they put me under Thursday, I just, like, my brain kind of started finding all the loopholes in which I thought were things, I guess, when I was under. I don't know. It's really weird, man. I don't know how to explain it to people who maybe have never been through such a thing. It was a very strange thing. It took time, still taking time to get through it, like mentally, to find, I have, like I'll days off for the times being a little, short times to where I'm like weird spot, but I'm here.
I have
thank God.
so many
Thank you,
questions.
Jesus.
I'm glad you're here, but I just have so many questions. And first of all, how did the doctor not realize that he cut that catheter when he was doing the surgery? That seems like.
Isn't that a pretty distinct thing?
Yeah, it's really small. The catheter is really small, but again, I don't know. I don't know why.
Recognize.
Yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't have recognized it, or what happened or what didn't happen. It's hard for me to remember any of that because, I was under for when they were doing the surgery, and then I was only awake again for another 20 hours. And then I was asleep again for 8 more days. So, it's hard for me to know. We tried to figure it out. Both doctors did my emergency surgery, said it was, it should never happen, right?
Right.
I don't know who's doing it, but it should never happen. But can't find a lawyer to take a case.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't die. I don't have any. I'm already at quads. I didn't have any permanent damage. It's just pain.
Emotional, like the emotional stuff that you have to go behind from that, and you still have to try to at least get back to where you were. So that's enough in all of
Like
its
you've been
own.
through hell, emotional trauma for sure.
Right.
Physical.
Yeah. I guess they they don't want to take it. Nobody wants to take it. So what are you gonna do? It's one of those things where that community is probably in touch with the other community, but who knows? But if I got bit by a dog, I tell you what,
You're right there.
I could find an attorney in a second.
Right, but a doctor about kill you, and you can't find an attorney to take on what is it? Malpractice?
Malpractice.
Yeah, malpractice. Yeah.
So it's just, is it because it's not clear cut? Is that why? It's not clear cut enough.
Yeah, I don't know what they just don't think that there's enough money
Mhm.
in it for their time, I guess.
Okay.
I guess really that's what
Crazy.
it comes down to.
Great. That's
You know?
why I hate hospitals. I hate hospitals.
Yeah, not a fan.
You're right. So like, I will suffer it out in that bed. to
Well,
try to doctor it
Man,
up
I tried.
myself. I know
and
you did, but that
and
was
and you got the best type of insurance when it comes to hospital stuff. I mean, you got what is it, a workman's comp insurance, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's no
But
fault.
oh, no fault. That's it. Okay.
It's not. It's no longer becoming the best insurance. Becoming the worst insurance you can
Right.
have.
From the
They
changes they're
flipped
making.
they flipped the script
Mm-mm.
on that from July 1st.
Mm.
Yeah.
But they did. I mean, I don't. I don't come out of pocket for any of it. So, which is nice, but that's not really the point, I guess.
Yeah.
The point is
you
that
died.
I was in so much pain that I needed to have this thing put in me, and then because of that, I actually had more pain because I had to have 3 surgeries. Now I have like 3 humongous scars on my back, and I got a huge scar on my stomach. I mean, it's like, anyways, I mean, props to the doctors that saved my life, I guess. They did.
Mhm.
St. Joe's Barrow. Dr. Link was great for me. Dr.
Oh,
Mears today.
Dr. Link.
Yeah, Dr. Mears today did my surgeries.
Yeah.
Dr. Link was there every day for with me. So
Good. Yeah, Dr. Link is good stuff. In fact, in the community here, I've heard nothing but good stuff about Dr. Link. So
Nice.
he's one of the doctors that he's one of the few doctors I've heard nothing but good stuff. So
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I like
yeah,
him.
he's dedicated to
Mhm.
his profession. He really is. I mean, he did a sabbatical not too long ago, and he was out east, and I think he spent a whole year out east just really drilling down on getting
Mhm.
more knowledge.
Well, he got stuck
on
out
chronic-
there during COVID too, which
That's right.
right when it hit out there, he got stuck out there. So he ended up having, not getting as much out of it as he wanted to, because he had to spend more time dealing with that than he did anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm just happy that you look good.
Yeah, you do.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
So I think
Then my
God for
mom
that.
said that they were gonna have to shave my beard to put me under, to put the things
Mhm.
on.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And my mom was like, "No, you don't want that. You don't want that smoke when you wake up. You don't want it."
Somebody gonna get sued.
Priorities.
I can't sue you for that, but I'm gonna sue you for shaving my beard.
That's right.
Either that or somebody just gets stabbed. Something.
Right.
Wow. But yeah, it was
Mhm.
St. Joe's did a good job. They helped me out a lot.
Mhm.
13 days.
Yeah,
It's a long time.
crazy.
So
I was ready to get out.
you said you had some weird experiences. I'm very curious because during my COVID experience, I had some weird experiences too during the fever, and it's pretty unexplainable. All I can tell you is I got to feel like what it was to not be me. Now, I've been meditating for quite a while, and I wasn't taking any meds, so I don't know what happened there. And the fevers weren't even that bad, but I had an experience that, man, I couldn't even concentrate very well for about a week after that, because it was like, for me it was bliss. For me it was bliss because it was like the ultimate freedom of not knowing a limited self. It was interesting. It was very interesting, and yet it wasn't something I could say, oh, I had that much joy. It was just freedom. That's all it really was for me. It was just like there was nothing that wasn't knowable, or it just, I don't know, it seemed like all the restrictions were taken off. That's what it seemed like to me. So it was
Mentally?
Yeah, mentally it seemed like all the restrictions were taken off, and but I also had no desire, like hardly any desire for anything either. It was like everything that I thought was me melted into the background, and I became the background. And it was really interesting. I I would love to have that experience more. Let's just put it that way. So if I'm hoping through meditation, I can get to the point where I can have this on a daily basis and just
I
realize
got
it
a
more.
guy for that.
Huh?
I got a guy for those experiences.
Yeah.
Only $10?
Yeah.
More than 10
Yeah.
bucks. I got a guy for
But
I got a
but
guy.
it'll work. It'll work. It'll
You gonna
work.
do
Guys.
some microdosing?
I mean, I had some real weird ones. I'll tell you about one of them. So I was floating, right, and it's black dust all behind me, right. So it's keeping me up. It's floating me, and then there's a spiral of kind of like a DNA spiral, and the DNA spiral is all video clips, and so the person in my ear was rewinding me back, going down this spiral all the way back to child, when I was a child, who played me a video of when I was a kid, and then fast forward me all the way when I was 24, back to when I was 13, back to when I was 12, and it would play all these different things for me and tell me all the errors I made or the right choices that I made or the different things that happened.
That sounds like a near-death experience.
I mean, yeah, I did die. So, but for me, when I went under Thursday, I found an error in that code. So really, it was just my brain tricking me, right? In which, a lot of people would think, oh, you're having a godly, heavenly experience or whatever it is, right? But so they rewound me back and played me all the way through my post accident. So like getting injuries, right? And then I would wake, like I felt it all the way through everything, right? And just into them setting all the different screws and all that stuff, right? But I had earphones in at the time, and it was playing a song. And the person was telling me, like, you're sitting here, you're listening to the song, you're not paying attention. If you were paying attention, you could have told this person to do this, could have told this person to do this, and you might have had your fingers, you might have had your toes, you might have had your knees, right? All these different things that I wasn't doing that I should have been doing at the time. Well, Thursday, when I went under, I was hearing the same song. And then when I came out, I remember that song didn't come out until 2014. And I was in my accident in 2000.
Oh.
A glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
So I found a glitch in which my brain was tricking myself, right? Well, I'm sure my brain was just backtracking all memories and talking to it, doing weird shit, right? Tons of drugs and all this stuff. But I found it was just like a weird occurrence that happened to me just a couple of days ago that I was like, what? Wait a second. Time out.
One of the things that I've read is that when you have a traumatic experience such as death or near death, that is the most creative point of your mind. Like your mind is doing the most creative work that it can do in those moments. And it's so, I mean, I'm sure that's entirely possible that, it was creating all these moments for you to just.
There's got to be all kinds of chemicals and endorphins and everything.
Oh yeah, you were.
So they say it releases dimethyltryptophan or whatever, DMT, what people use and smoke now to have those experiences.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about the death when you were officially gone? Yeah.
Because it's hard to tell the time. Time is not the same, right?
Yeah.
So
when you're all drugged up like that,
there's no aspect of time for me. So when they woke me up, I went in on the 20th or the 30th, I think, the 30th of December, And when they woke me up, it was a new year. So when they told me, hey, you know, like they said it was, oh, you know, you're out for a year. You missed the new year. You missed the whole year. Right. So like, I'm like, what? Like I missed the whole year. And so like they kept asking me questions, like see if I was sane, like what year is it? And I'm like, I don't know, 2024, I guess. I'm 2023. I don't know. What are you telling you? Told me I missed a year. I don't know what year it is. You know, like, but for me, like it made sense. I don't know.
Right.
And yet they didn't catch on. They didn't catch their own error, for God's sake. I mean,
yeah, well, they told me like, no. You missed the new year. And I was like, oh, what month is it? I don't know. I don't have no clue.
Wow, man.
Because you're in this position where you don't really know what's going on, so you don't understand.
Yeah.
All you have is these brain functions that have no space, no time, no anything that functions.
I got a gap of 2 weeks myself from a surgery I had. Yeah, they kept me at it for a while because they did the major back surgery on me, and they did both interior and anterior fusions in the same within a 2 week period of time. So they kept me pretty much unconscious for those 2 weeks, and even coming out of it, I think for another week. So I think there's like a 3 week gap that, as far as I was concerned, it never happened.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't notice time. In fact, the anesthesia is actually kind of designed like that. You know, it's designed to put you out and put you in like this hibernation state. So
you don't remember it when you come out.
Yeah.
Wipes out that whole.
That's how I remember when I got shot, how I got my injury. I mean, it was the worst pain in my life. It's like I feel like I just could never forget, you know, the pain. It felt like my body was just like on fire, and I was alive.
Yep.
And just on fire. And I did pass out from the pain, or whatnot. I thought I went to heaven too, but I think I was in the operation room or something. I don't know. I don't, you know, I don't know. All I remember is the pain. And then after, once I really kind of came to, the pain was horrible. It was horrible. It was literally horrible. And I had internal bleeding. So I had internal bleeding and just everything. So that was the worst time. One of the worst, I could say one of the worst times of my life, where I have been in this like extra pain that I can't even describe, you know.
There was a moment in my life. So I had major surgery on my body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I had pain, but you know what I remember the most is I had warts on my hand, like all over my hand, because I was a swimmer and I would crawl through the showers, right? And so I got a whole handful of warts. There's like maybe 20 warts on my hand. And so we got them all frozen off in one day. And I remember that as like, I was shaking. I was like, oh, I'm going to be sick. I mean, I was in so much pain. So I remember that more than I remember my back pain. Like I got a scar that goes from the bottom of my neck all the way to my tailbone, and then from my belly all the way across my back, and, you know, chest tubes. And, oh, by the way, if the doctor says it's just going to pinch a little, or if it's just going to tickle a little, they're lying. They're absolutely lying, because when they pull those damn tubes out, it hurts.
It doesn't tickle.
Not comfortable. It doesn't tickle at all. There's no tickling.
Right. I was just happy. I was grateful that my mom, although I was in so much pain, I was grateful that she didn't let them keep me sedated. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me pain medication, but it wasn't enough to kill the pain. And they were like, oh, we will have to sedate her. And she refused to. You could do that.
You could die in that position. I mean, it could be an easy, you know, it doesn't have to go that far, and a little mistake, and, you know.
I think I was 11 too. I was 11.
Right. You know, so they may overdose because you're a child. Yeah.
Right. And then she thought about addiction, just a whole bunch of stuff, you know, that can come, you know, kind of go with the whole process. So she didn't allow me, honestly, to take pain medication.
Your mom was very on the ball there, it sounds
but
like.
right, she was, but it was pain. It was pain.
It was your pain, but she was on the ball.
I mean, it was they had to put a feeding tube in because it was too hurt. I couldn't even swallow. It hurted so it hurted to even swallow. I mean, I remember a time I was just slobbing, and they was like, I just didn't want to swallow. That's how that's how bad the pain was, and so right, like now I can handle big pain, like any like big pain I can just tough it out, but give me a pepper cut. Give me a pepper cut.
Don's got to have a pain story. I need to hear a pain story from Don.
Yeah,
Come
let's
on,
go,
Don.
I'm very lucky that I don't live with chronic pain, but I think trying to think of the worst pain I ever felt. Definitely involved teeth. I had like the worst dentist ever when I was a kid, and I didn't realize at the time. I thought feeling pain at the dentist was normal. He didn't like kids for one thing, and he certainly didn't like me. So he'd be drilling away. I just make people hurt just talking about it, but drilling away and not being numbed up, raw nerves.
Oh.
So I avoided the dentist for about 20 years until I got to the end of college. One of my college buddies became a dentist, and he promised me that he would take good care of me. And went in after hours. He gave me a beer, put me in the chair, and started fixing my teeth. And first time I ever didn't feel pain at the dentist office.
That's what I've been missing. Go to the dentist. You have a beer from the dentist, and then you get in the chair.
Did you get the gas too? Did you get the beer and gas?
No, just the alcohol. But
the only reason I go to the dentist.
Right. I've never done the gas, but that seems like
the gas
It's
is
the stuff. Yeah,
I get sick on the gas. Oh my God, I get so sick on the gas.
I had it all.
I get
They
the
numb me,
spins
gas,
and
not-
everything. Oh yeah, it's bad.
Sounds
In college, we used to have these full masks, and we had the tube that ran 3 ways.
You got a thing of nitrous?
Full masks. We'd put the full mask on. 3 of us would sit on the couch, and then my buddy would turn that baby all the way up, and we'd just be
What is the movie? There's a movie where the guy's huffing the whole way through the movie. He's like this gangster guy. It's like blue.
Jesus.
I forget what it's called, like Blue Neon or something like that.
Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet. That's it.
The Lynch movie.
Yes, Blue Velvet. Oh my God, he's huffing the whole time. He's like, he's all pissed, and he huffs, and he's like, and he gets happy again. It's just like, oh my God.
Man, there's some good huff material out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to the store and get some keyboard duster if you really want to just test it out.
Oh Jesus!
Don't give people ideas, man. Come on now.
I'm just like, you're right.
Oh my God, people are gonna be buying dusted. People, I better buy stock in that stuff, man.
Oh no, they only let you buy like 3 cans at a time, I think now.
Unless you're industrial.
Huh?
Unless you're industrial, like a business owner, you could buy a case of those, I bet.
I'm sure you can order a case of them, but you can't just go to the store. So a buddy of mine fell off the wagon not too long ago. And he was, instead of drinking, he decided he'd just keyboard dust himself for a couple days in a row. And look, man.
That's right up there with the whippets, man.
I don't pick these people. These people just come in.
It's kind of
he was dusting so much that they shut that all the stores in all of this town had his picture up at the registers. Said, "Do not let this man buy dust."
They figured it out that quick.
Yeah, man. He was buying 3 to 5 cans every couple hours.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my
God! Just dusting.
Wow. I thought whippets were.
God.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing. Whippets are the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to a smoke shop and get the little nitrous little metal things or whatever, and get a little whippet container.
Oh, it's serious. They just do it.
Yeah. You-
Instant happy. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
for
crazy.
about 4 seconds,
Yeah.
and then
Right?
after about 3 hours of it, your brain's just numb and bursting, and it hurts so bad.
Oh yeah,
Just
you're killing
Oh.
brain cells like by the millions.
Jesus.
They say you only use 10% or some shit like
Right,
that.
I know. You
Yeah,
got
might as well waste the
There
other.
you go.
you got the dump ground, which is the majority
Yeah.
of it. And then yeah.
Look, I tell you what, I didn't almost die from doing whippets. I almost died from going to a doctor. Think about
Right.
Think about that, huh?
You legally were dead,
Write
weren't you?
that down. Write that down in your list of things
Sample that.
to do. All right.
That is so crazy.
I think we're
Crazy.
gonna
I'm glad
title
I
this
never been.
episode Shawn died. And here's what he had to say about it.
Right.
You know, if you could capture that on film or just, your imagery, that'd be a trippy movie, man.
Oh, I know it. It'd be
Mhm.
real bad because they wanted me. People were really frustrated with me because I thought everybody was trying to kill me in the hospital.
Ah,
So,
just imagine.
Sometimes I
They were
wonder, man.
combative, huh?
My mom was like, "Dude, you gotta stop, man." I'm like, "This guy's trying to kill me over here. She's trying to kill me."
Jesus.
Nurses, everybody, doctors, everybody. It didn't matter. Anybody who came into my room was trying to kill me.
I wish I could have came into your room. I wish I could have came into your room.
You'll have to go on an apology tour when you get a chance to get back there.
I don't ever
Wow.
want to go back there.
I just want to say, write a letter, send them a postcard.
Send an email.
Thanks for not killing me. I know you
A
wanted to.
text, right? Send
For
them a
not
text.
killing me.
Yeah, I was dead. I was dead set. Everybody was. But what do you? I was. I mean, I was on drugs.
Right.
Lots of drugs.
Yeah.
That's what they blame.
Did your organs shut down or something? What was all the surgery? You don't mind
Well,
talking?
so they had to take all of the stuff out of me. So they had to take the baclofen pump out,
Mm.
and then they had to put a new one in, and then run the lines back up into my spinal cord. They had to take the stimulator out because that runs to your spinal cord too. So they had to take that out and then rerun that into my spine too. And so, I mean, they said that my heart was working. It was only working at like 40%, which is below heart attack. I mean,
Holy
people
cow.
have heart attack at like 57. That's why they had to keep me under for so long, because after the surgeries, I couldn't get back going.
Wow.
So that's why all the surgeries were them taking everything out and then re-putting it back in the right spot. So,
Have you noticed a difference with the stimulator? Has that helped with the pain?
well, to tell you the truth, when they redid the pump, so they re-put the pump in, he put it in a different spot in my spine than I had it before. And that in itself has taken a ton of my chronic pain away. And the fact that, like I was on ice. I mean, literally, they had ice packs lacing me for 7 days because my fever was so high. And, everything was going so bad. I was underneath for 7 days and I was just laying there. So all the muscles that were hurting me and joints and all that stuff, they all had time to rest. So my pain now is significantly less than what it was.
Well, that's good.
Well, I was just saying, well, that's awesome.
That's a good point,
If anything, yeah. But but to get to that point.
Yeah. Well, you could have told me that before.
Right.
Let me make a decision about it.
Right. Let me make an informed decision.
Yeah.
They
What's gonna happen and then I'll tell you whether or not I want to do it.
Mm-mm.
You know, if your
Yeah.
mustache keeps growing the way it is, man, you're gonna start being able to do that curly Q stuff, man.
I could.
Don't curl it. Don't do that. I hate
I
that.
could, but I bite it.
That's old West style. You just gotta
I
wax it.
Mm-mm.
You gotta get
See,
it. Yeah,
I
you
get
gotta
in
stop.
there and I bite it.
Yeah, see, you gotta stop biting. You gotta wax it up and like get it going up
You-
like that.
Yeah. You know, I met this guy and he has a beard. You know, I met
You
get on
met
my
a
nerves.
guy? That is
Yeah, I
pretty
met a
cool.
guy. Yeah. And he has a beard and he has told me some stories about the requests that he got with his beard. So women are really fascinated with men and beards. I mean, I don't care either or, as long as it's cut up and it looks nice. I mean, I don't have, a fascination of it or whatnot, but I was like, whoa, that is weird. That's weird. So you're
Yeah.
gonna get a
So
lot of player with that beard.
so can I get nerd on you guys for just a second here?
Oh Jesus.
I was watching the Doom Patrol, and there's a supervillain called Beard Tracker. And what he does, he tracks people's guys by their facial hair. And so what he does, they have this scene where he goes into the bathroom and he has this little claw and he withdraws a big clump of sink hair and then he eats it. I had to look away. It was so nasty. Oh my God. And it was slimy. And it was.
Oh, come on now.
But he could track him. He could track the guy at that point. So, but what kind of supervillain?
Ooh.
I don't want these superpowers if that's the power I
Right. Ooh, ooh. Yeah.
both.
I heard that's the new thing is these beards. That's that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's a hip. They do some real hip stuff with beards too, man. I mean, they got some crazy stuff they're doing with beards nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, if
It's just like having a full head.
You can
Yeah.
grow one,
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Right. Moisturize it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to
I got beard oil, I got beard shampoo, I got beard conditioner, I have a beard straightener, I have 2 beard brushes. I'm telling you got
right. That's what I heard. Yeah.
if
That's
you're gonna do it, you got to do it right.
Right. That's what it
See,
yeah.
I
It'd
haven't
be
been
nice
doing
and
it right.
shiny.
Yeah, mine is just gray.
If you were up close, LaRhonda, you'd see the glisten.
You know what? But you know what, Shawn? I just know that I know you, so I know your beard is on point. So it probably smells good the whole night.
Like lavender.
Like
Oh my.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Look at me. I want to ask you guys this. This is something that has kind of been bothering me lately. So I go get my nails. It's these questions that people ask. So I'll go to get my nails done, and the lady that did, she was arching my eyebrows, and so she's like, "What happened to you?" I said, "Oh, I got shot. I'm not ashamed. I kind of really tell everybody." And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I said, "Why are you sorry? You didn't shoot me."
You say bitch afterwards? Bitch? Did you shoot me, motherfucker?
You know what I'm saying? So it gets even to me. I was like, oh my God, like the stuff that people, kind of come up with. And so we're talking, and she's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, "Oh, do you have children?" I said, "Yeah, I have children." I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" She's about
Where
to
is this
say.
going, right?
I already knew.
You get into the sex. Yeah.
She said so. She was like, "Oh, so you got children?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Did you have them naturally?" I was like, at that point, I was fed up. I said, "They came out my pussy just like your kids came out there for your pussy." That's exactly what I was like over it. And my niece, she was like, the lady shut up. She didn't ask me another damn question after that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ask me, because you know how you answer the questions like, okay, be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Be done with the questions. And I knew if I didn't do something or say something, you know, like, okay, you asking on me all these dumbass questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just so over it. And it was like, I get so frustrated, you know, with people in these dumbass questions. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna give y'all dumbass answers. You know what I'm saying, to your dumbass questions. You know, I'm like, you think just because we are disabled, we're not human? Like we're human, and ain't nothing changed about us. Like nothing changed about us. None of our anatomy. You know what I'm saying?
Most of us are human.
So like, you know, so how do you guys still get like the foolish ass questions?
It depends on the day on how I'm going to answer those questions. But yeah, I get them all the time.
Yeah, depends on the mood. Kind of mood.
One of my favorite ones are, oh, are your parents just stupid? Are your parents this dumb? Like,
Right.
oh, stupid. Because you're dumb as fuck. Like, you just ask stupid shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's none of your business.
Right.
I get it all the time. And no matter where you go, I'm sure we've all got them. I got some wild ones, but
you can't just lead with that type of statement and not tell us one. Come on, wild ones. Tell us a wild one.
So I'm in the deli counter, fries, and like I'm ordering deli meat. This I want turkey. Can I have it shaved? And I was like, I need some hard salami or whatever, you know. And this lady behind me, I swear to you, had to have been 85, 86 years old. She leans over my shoulder and goes, "Hey, can you still get an erection?"
Oh, in the grocery store.
Yeah, at the deli counter. So the lady at the counter, and I'm like,
that's great.
Fuck. Like, I'm like, you know, if it would have been somebody younger, I would have had a great answer for that one. But I'm like, I was like, yeah. I was like, why? I don't understand. She's like,
she wanted to ride.
She's
she
like,
wanted to ride that wheelchair. She would have ride.
Did she tell you my legs are feeling kind of weak? I need a ride?
No.
Right. I thought
you wanted some hard salami too.
Right. You know, I hate when you at the deli counter or you at any like counter, people, this is what people do to me that irritates the fuck out of me. They act like I'm not there to order.
Oh, that sucks too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you sit there and you like either and then somebody walks up and then she's like, can I help you? I'm like, bitch, don't you see me sitting here? Like, what do you think? I'm just here to look through the window? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted to order. I've been sitting here for 5 motherfucking minutes, and you gonna tell me that you didn't know I wasn't coming to visit you. I'm not your cousin. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to look at the meat.
Oh, it looks so nice. I wish I could have some.
I'm like, or the people that skip you.
Oh, man, I get in people's faces when that shit happens.
I be all up in it. I'd be like, excuse me. And they give me the look, like, what the fuck? And this is like, you know what I'm saying? You really gonna try to, and my niece come running because she already know what's happening. Like, somebody's always with me, and she already know when I go like she already know it's about to pop off, and she be like, Titi, you in the wheelchair, and I will fuck them up on contact. They gonna say they got that. I will get y'all cell phones ready because this shit is gonna be YouTube worthy.
Pull out one of those batons. Hit him in the knees. I like it.
That'll take a knee out. Those batons are no joke. Oof.
I got one in my car. I got a taser in my car. I'm good.
Yeah, that'll
that's right.
That'll mess someone up big time.
Yeah, look at me. I got my 9mm. And and my knife. You know what I'm saying? Stab you right in the knee. I ain't talking to him. I'm taking you down. Down.
Don't mess with LaRhonda.
No. Me and LaRhonda don't need to go to the grocery store together. That's for sure.
Don't. Because you know what, Shawn, I can see us jumping a motherfucker too. I can see me
get
and you
mad at the
fucking
grocery
somebody.
store, too. I get real mad at the grocery store.
one behind and one in front. You just do a
Man.
push, boom.
Man, I'm telling you, I could see me and Sean. I could see me and Sean fucking somebody up. That would be, I mean, we would be, that's what we was the World Star. That should be on World Star. That would be a TikTok. We would.
I just saw, okay, so get this. I just saw a video on Facebook that I couldn't believe I was watching. This guy goes into a jewelry store. He's in a wheelchair, looks like a quad, pulls out a gun with his feet and is holding the place up, holding the gun with his feet, with his 2 feet. He can barely keep the gun from going up and down, but he's doing it. And I'm like, I didn't know what to make of it. I was like, good for you, or what are you doing? Or, you know, are they gonna even take him seriously? Because the gun is like it's going down and then it's going up.
It sounds like a Callahan cartoon.
Serious. But this guy, you know, he had a serious disability. I mean, it was obvious in the chair.
Did he get away with some money?
I couldn't even watch the rest of it, to tell you the truth. I was
Shot himself.
You're just hoping the guy didn't pull a shotgun from behind the
Yeah,
counter.
right. I mean, serious. The guy was not quick draw McDraw. I mean, you could like run around him and probably.
He wasn't shooting nobody.
I don't know that. I mean, his toes look pretty nimble though. His toes, like his toes were doing it, you know.
Can your toe really pull a trigger? Can you pull a trigger with your toe?
Yeah. I think the guy was
It might
good.
have just been bullets ricocheting everywhere, but somebody might have got it.
I don't even think that gun didn't look like it had many bullets either. Like it wasn't a revolver, but it didn't look like it could have many bullets in it, you know. So, I don't know, man.
Well, what does a gun look like that doesn't have many bullets?
Right. I was just gonna say, tell me that.
Well, okay.
My gun looks the same, but
I mean, there's some small guns out there that there's
like
no
one of
way
those old Western ones where the girl
No,
pulls
this-
it out of her
this
lace.
one- So this one looked like it had I bet you it must have held 12 bullets, maybe.
Most normal guns outside of revolvers hold 12.
Right. I was just gonna say, smart.
Well, okay. I'm used to watching the guns like on YouTube that have like, you know, the barrels on them with like, you know, 50 bullets running through them.
Big magazine, the banana.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think mine's hold. I have 2 clips, so I have one that holds. I think it's only like 8. I want to say it's 8 bullets, and then I have one that holds 16. But I have to buy that. That's an extended clip, or whatnot. But yeah, I don't know how a gun look. But it looks the same.
8 in the clip and 1 in the hole.
do you
There
dump?
you go.
About to make somebody turn cold. And they drop it and yell, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg Warren G had to regulate.
Look at me, regulators. Mount up.
16 in the clip and 1 in the hole, but same thing. Yeah, whatever. You know.
Yeah. Oh, Sean, I love you. Look, I love you.
Yeah, we're so
I had a
glad
good
you're
time. It was good seeing you guys.
Hey,
Yes, well.
I'm so happy that we were able to make this happen, guys.
We all got through COVID. We all are here.
Yeah. Well, made it.
It's a good way to start the year.
Right.
yeah.
Did you
Right.
did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you see the halftime show? What'd you think?
Man, I still watch it.
Yeah.
I still watch it because you know I love Mary.
Those were some boots she had.
Ooh,
Wow.
them some bad boots.
I was having an argument or a discussion with somebody. Who do you think the most famous person in that halftime show is?
Probably Snoop.
The famous person.
Most famous around the world, everywhere around the world. Most famous person.
I'd say Snoop
You know,
or Eminem. No.
it would
yeah,
be. I probably
Eminem.
would say. I would say Eminem. I would say Eminem. For us famous
that-
because yeah.
What do you think?
Who?
I said Eminem too, but supposedly everybody thinks Snoop. I don't know. But I was like,
Mary is more popular than Snoop.
I mean,
I mean, honestly, to be truly honest, I would go Eminem because he really is. He's versatile. I would say, he is in all different types of genre. And he's famous with blacks, whites, Asian, you know what I'm saying? So he's able to tap into all of that. Then I would say probably 50, only because everybody these old women, they love them some 50. They love 50 Cent. And then I would say Mary, and then Dre, and then Kendrick Lamar.
And then Snoop?
Yes. No, Snoop before Kendrick.
Yeah. Snoop co-hosted with Hart this last Olympics.
So we don't care.
Well, I'm just saying he got a lot of airtime.
Yeah. There you go, Shawn. There you go. You're not gonna see Snoop on daytime. You're not gonna see Snoop. You won't. You won't. I mean, even when he did the show on Martha Stewart, it wasn't during the day. But you got to think Martha is known as a gangster because of her case.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? She's known she did Fed time.
It seems like a weird friendship, but it's kind of cool.
There you go. And I heard she smoked weed.
Yeah, lots of.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? And she
you get high just hanging out with Snoop. I mean,
secondhand, big time.
Yeah.
Right. So
5 feet of him.
Who I'd like to see have a smoke off is Chong and Snoop.
No. Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen, I heard gets high as fuck.
Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah, Wiz Khalifa, Snoop too.
Oh yeah.
Snoop.
They say Wiz Khalifa before he started his own weed was spending $30,000 a month on weed.
That's a lot of weed.
You know how much weed that is?
That's bricks and bricks. That's not even legal to own that much. Holy moly!
That is a lot of. That's a lot of weed.
That's like a plantation of weed.
You're burning weed as incense around your house now.
You know it.
Moly. That's a lot of weed. When you think about it, you can get what for $20?
No.
You can get a decent.
He got good weed. No, he got good weed. He got good. He got ganja. He got some.
You can get 2 joints for $20.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't smoke.
$30,000. Good Lord. Is this all for himself? This couldn't be just for himself.
Look, it was for everybody.
Oh no. My sister, I got family members that I'd be like, what the fuck? Why? And I'm gonna tell you that. Look at me. I have to admit, I have been smoking this past week because I've been having some problems with my shoulder. But I got the bait. I always call my sister.
I don't smoke weed, but this last week I've been smoking some weed.
Hold on. So, because I never really had a problem with pain. You know what I'm saying? So like I told you, I can handle a lot of pain. And for some reason, my shoulder was killing me and I couldn't sleep. And then I plus had some deaths in the family or whatnot. And so my niece, she said, I'm going to bring you a pre-roll. I was like, a pre-roll? So she brought me a pre-roll and 2 puffs. I was like, ooh, shit.
You're sliding sideways, weren't you?
I was knocked out because I didn't want to take any sleeping medication because I always have a hard time getting. I don't like the way it makes me feel when I wake up. Shit, I woke up doing my yoga. I was like, all right now. So
that was one of
it may be added to my nightly regimen. Two a puff pass.
I don't smoke weed. But I might just start smoking.
Right. Hey, shut up, Shawn. I really think it helped me. It helped me sleep. My shoulder was fine. I got up.
More the merrier.
One of the things I did notice, like with COVID, my joints really hurt when I was going through COVID. Like my joints, I'm just starting to not have my joint pain. But my shoulders, oof. They were hurting. Like COVID's a big stress on the body.
It is. My taste, like I couldn't taste, but now I'm gonna tell you this. I never ate hot food, anything spicy. Now I will fuck up some hot wings. I mean, I can eat the chili. You know the chili that comes like when you I like Thai food,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
always got a 0. I can eat a fucking 3. My niece did not believe me. She was like, "You got to FaceTime me when they put the chili in it because I don't believe it." That's how bad it was. But it's with COVID. I really believe that it
Yeah.
happened because it gave me all new taste
Changed
buds.
your
'Cause
taste?
yeah, for a week I couldn't taste
That's
shit,
awesome.
like nothing.
So I know some people that lost their taste buds and they've lost it for God 6 months,
Mhm.
and nothing tastes good. It just tastes bad.
Mhm.
And but she just started taking an antibiotic and her taste buds are coming back.
Mm.
So I got to find out what type of antibiotic
Yeah.
she's taking, but she said it's starting to come back. Like today I made some food in the at work and she's like, wow, I can smell that.
A lady friend of mine, who had who still doesn't have her taste. That's been since September.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So I
that's-
think that COVID ain't no joke.
no, it's no joke. No joke.
I mean, I tell you, I was only a day and a half, maybe 2 days for me.
That's
Ooh,
amazing
that's
because
awesome.
I was out.
I
I was out a
yeah,
good week
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I didn't get that sick either. I cried. I think I cried myself. I panicked because I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I got COVID. Honestly, I was like, I'm gonna die because I had a headache that was so bad. I had to turn off all my lights. Like
Yep.
all the lights had to be off, and it hurted so bad. But I only for 3 days. But I did go through losing my taste. That was like the biggest thing. I couldn't taste anything unless I put some. It had to be hot as hell. And I was like, this is the weirdest thing ever. Like the weirdest thing ever. But I'm with you, Shawn. I thank God I only had it for 3 days because my niece had it and she was sick for almost a whole month.
Yeah, I think if you can get a hold of those antibodies, that's what did it for me. Like as soon as I found out I had it, I mean, I went and got those antibodies that day, and I got them pumped through me in my veins, and I felt like a Wolverine 2 days later.
So where did you get them from?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I had to call like 5 hospitals around town, and I
Mhm.
finally found one in Glendale
Mhm.
that gave them to. Everywhere else, you had to do like some kind of therapeutic examination or something. I'm like, I ain't got time for that shit. Like, I'm coming in, and so they like because I fell on, we fall under high risk.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
they
Yes.
as soon as I went in there and they tested me, and I was like, dude, I gave them a list of the things I wanted. I said, here's the list, bruh. I was like, give me everything on this list or else. And he goes, I can't give you. He said, I can't give you ivermectin. And I was like, okay, fine. I don't need to be dewormed. Everything else,
I need to be dewormed.
everything else I need. And he gave me everything else. And then I was out.
That's
I was out
good.
of the hospital within like 2 hours, and I was feeling
Mhm.
better than like 2 days.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. But yeah, no, I cried
Thanks,
like a
Joe Rogan. I
baby.
appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate you, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Hey,
He posted the list.
are you gonna invite him on our show sometime?
Yeah,
You gotta know, man.
yeah. That would be nice, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
you know,
that's probably a better
Instantly
idea.
100 million viewers.
Yeah, right.
Sweet.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, you
you
just
need
say
to we have you have what's her Brooke is the new Miss Wheelchair
Oh,
Wheelchair
yeah.
Arizona. Yeah,
Right.
Brooke Brown. So we gotta get her. I'm a state coordinator, but we gotta get Brooke on here. If
How do
possible.
I become Mr. Wheelchair?
We don't care. We don't care about
Mr.
your name.
Wheelchair.
We don't
Can I
care.
be Mr.?
Nope. We don't care. I don't care.
you
We
know,
don't care.
actually, we gotta do this. You know how many guys in chairs?
Oh,
Hey, we could have a serious throwdown here.
We don't care about
This
you
is-
men in wheelchairs.
this is
How about a
This-
cage fight, Shawn? Cage fight, quads.
They've been talking about it. So they got a thing down in Albuquerque where they're training people. But it looks really strange.
I would do that. I would do that.
I just had
I
a
know
great
quad, but
I got a great idea.
mhm.
Now I want you to just visualize with me. Robot
Mm.
wars, quads, mash them together and you got something epic, man.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing as quad rugby, right?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
right. Yeah.
No?
But I mean,
Yeah,
you'd
rugby.
have like, saws going up and down.
Oh,
and
so you want people to die? Oh, okay. All right.
well, you know,
Just checking.
no, maybe put you in a protective ball or something,
Oh.
whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm so over
Maine.
him.
Which one is
Well,
Maine?
You need
Well,
to
I mean,
flesh that out a little
nothing
bit.
you can feel. I mean,
Mm-mm,
only the
mm-mm,
unfeeling parts. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You might want
I
to
didn't need that limp.
Yeah, really? No, that
Mm-mm.
wasn't a good idea. Okay, yeah. No. Hey,
Mm-mm.
I'm just throwing them out there. You guys do what you will with them.
They're working on training some people down in Albuquerque at
Are you
Jackson.
going to be judging anymore coming up?
Yeah, I'm
What
sure.
do you got coming up?
They don't tell you for anything until a week, 2, maybe 10 days at most. So hopefully I'll be going out to California in the next month. We'll see. I go to Florida for family reunion thing or something at the end of March. So I know there's a big event in California at the end of March I'm not gonna be able to do. So
Well, you got something else going on though that you've yet to tell people about.
what is that?
You still got this going
the
on?
radio?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So the MMA radio show that I used to do is starting back up next month, I believe, mid next month. So that'll
There
be
you go.
we'll be down. I'll be down by you guys. Tempe down in the same one as two dipshits that do the morning talk. Who are those two?
Oh yeah, just point them out, please.
Which ones are they? You guys probably know. I don't know.
No
you guys
idea.
listen to morning talk radio?
No.
Nope.
Is
It's
it
like-
what channel? Sports Talk 620?
No, it's like a rock station.
Ah, okay.
Oh, most
Or
damn
are you?
well. I don't
Is it the
listen to
old
that
rock or the
song.
new rock?
I don't know. Old rock, new rock, same thing to me.
No. There's
you
like
know
the heavy
damn
metal
well.
rock, and then
Yeah.
there's different people.
There's two guys that are super. I don't know. They're big famous dudes here. They do morning. They're like, I don't know. They just make fart noises and talk shit to each other.
Oh my god, we got to figure out who this is because man, we might be able to get some views just on that.
Is
I don't know.
it
It's like,
the KUPD? Is it like in
yeah, yes,
Guadalupe?
yes, Guadalupe.
All right.
And then there's the news station. So Guadalupe is where it used to be. It's not. It's over. It's down the street a little bit. They built a whole brand new one. So it's all brand new, state of the art.
I bet you it's that. Oh, I think I know who it is.
I don't know. I want to say Mike and Mike, but I don't want to say that.
If it's the old rock guys, they got they got it. It's called the morning show.
It's called it's something. The morning show with somebody.
Yeah, they do like the School of Rock, where they'll challenge you to. I think those are the people. I'm not sure what their name.
Yeah, there's like 9 stations inside this one building.
Oh,
so
wow. Okay.
they're all owned by the same people.
Well, I listen to an audiobook most of the time when I drive because radio makes me a little angsty when I'm driving in rush hour. So I listen to an audiobook.
I get it.
What did you
I'm
say?
so over him.
Did you call me a mega nerd?
You're a bit of a nerd, I said. That's
Well, when I tell you what book series I'm listening to, you'll really agree with that.
Jesus.
all right. I think we've run our course here.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
All
You know
right.
what, before we guys leave, I'm gonna ask you guys. So I got today approved to purchase a home. So I want to have it built. So if you guys know of any grants or anything of that nature, would you let me know? I mean, it can be
yes.
income based because I won't qualify if it's probably income based. But anything I can look into, even if you don't know for sure if it's income based, I can look into it.
Okay.
But I'm not rich like Shawn, and I'm doing this all on my own.
Shawn,
Unless you want to marry me,
Under the bus.
you want to marry me?
Why am I getting thrown under the bus?
Get out the
I'm just
Venmo.
saying. I'm just saying.
But,
Did I just hear a marriage proposal?
That's what I'm saying.
I think
It'll
so.
make my life easier.
Yeah, I can tell you're faking it, buddy. The signal's
Wait.
fine.
you know, I love you,
I think
LaRhonda.
he said yes.
It's okay. That's okay.
You heard I said Don might have heard what I said. I don't know. He can read, might be able to read lips.
Hey, I'm gonna have the audio
Pretty
track. That's
spicy.
all I'm saying.
It was hot.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
repeat it.
I'm glad that you're still here with me, so I can see that beard and that lovely hair. You
Yeah.
know, I think you kind of sexy, Shawn.
Hey, I'm glad all of us are here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
you guys do your own thing, okay? You guys do your own thing.
We'll leave you alone.
Leave us to our thing here.
Should I just sign out now? Even LaRhonda could just finish.
Private room. Get a private room.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love all you guys too.
Right. I love you guys.
There's
I'm
a
glad you guys are
hierarchy.
safe.
There's a hierarchy to it, and it started. LaRhonda's at the top.
I don't even want to ask where
I
I'm
love
at.
LaRhonda the most.
Well,
Really? So dad's
We all
picking
do.
the favorite child. I see how it is.
There you go. That's okay. That's all right. I'm a lot. He got a reason.
Yeah, that's right. You guys, yeah. You take notes, guys. Take notes.
No,
I'm watching.
gotta get that swag up.
Got some game, man. Got some game.
Got to-
Yeah,
Can't lose it.
I think the game kind of left me.
yeah, with that, I ain't gonna even.
Really, LaRhonda, you got things to say about that.
Right,
You're
I'm
literally
gonna leave it at
holding
that.
it. You're literally
Gonna leave
holding
it.
back.
Yes, I am. I really am. But we gonna pray for you in that shirt.
Oh my!
You know what I'm saying? The
Oh.
whole, we gonna pray for it all. We gonna pray for it all. You need a little grease. You know, you need a little action going on with the
Oh
hair.
my God!
You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? That beard needs to be a little.
It's
Hey, turn to
pretty
the
hot.
side, Shawn. Turn to the side, Shawn. Show them how that beard. You see that?
What?
That's
That's
sexy.
That's
And then look at
good.
the hair. How? Look at it. Take notes.
I
Take notes.
just got a haircut.
And this is
Oh, tell them to stop it.
Sean's
Whoever cut
posing.
it. Tell them to stop it.
Which way to the beach, Sean?
Right. I love you, Aaron. I love you. I love you.
You know what? I'm definitely using that pose. I'm using that pose for our cover picture.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
You get the good line. You gotta get the good line.
There you go. I'm telling you, with
Yeah.
that good hair. I mean, that hair, like, it smells good. Like, I don't know about your hair, but
Wait a
his
minute.
hair
Now you
looks like-
cannot even smell his hair right now. You're
It's
taking
the
his
one-
word for it. You're taking
That's
his word.
what. No.
My
It's-
hair
it's-
smells
it's
like
not.
candy canes. I mean, come on.
I'm telling you, Don. Listen to me. It's the presentation that, like, you be like, dang, your hair look like, okay. I'm gonna tell you, when men look at me, they be like, oh, you smell good. I'm like, oh, thank you, because I do. It's the presentation. It's the presentation.
Why do I think of Bieber when he's old, though? I mean,
Hey,
that hair just gives
There
me
ain't
the
no
Bieber
ash
vibe.
on these elbows.
There- there-
There ain't no ash on these elbows. Let's see yours, boys. Let's see yours,
Elbows
fellas.
out. Let's see. Ooh.
I got a sweater on. You don't want to see mine.
You know what I'm saying? I stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
I get rashes because I
Lotion
use
up, huh?
my elbows to manipulate
Dry.
my wheelchairs. Yeah, to drive my wheelchair.
No, but you still can put some shea butter. That's why you really need some shea butter. You need some shea butter. That's why you need shea butter.
No, as far as
Maybe
I'm
I'm a
concerned, all that
elbow
oil
patch.
stuff, it just gravitates
Mhm.
more dirt. I got enough dirt
I'm
going
a-
on, man.
But you do it at nighttime. I'm gonna tell you, it's a song called Shea Butter,
right off the bed.
baby. Fucking up them pillows. I'm a shea butter, baby. Fuck up them pillows.
I've learned so much today.
Wow, the education just keeps coming. Just keeps rolling right in. Gonna have a master's. Gonna have a master's.
You're gonna have a master's in Shawn LaRhonda talk soon.
That's right. I'm working on my PhD right now.
That's all right. That's all right. Long as Shawn caught it.
You know, I got it.
Hey, I don't like being second. That's all I'm saying, or third for that matter.
You're gonna be, you're third because I'll take Don over
Really?
you.
You're putting me in
Wow.
third? Oh my
That's-
God, that is cold. That's like ice cold. Oh, that's so
I'll
wrong.
take Don sexy too. Look at that clean shaved face. Don have his shit together.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm number 2, man.
Woo. See, there
Man,
you go.
what the hell? Under the bus,
Uh,
rolling over me, 4-wheel drive.
Sorry.
I just dropped in to see what condition my
condition was in.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my condition was in.
Look. Well, I love you all. Eric,
Yeah.
you just third. But I still love you though.
Love you too.
I'm third, but you still love me. So I'm like the ugly-headed, red-headed child
Really?
that like doesn't
Yeah.
get any love.
I didn't even say that. I just said you just third.
I'm just third.
You're her third husband's stepkid, bro. Like she loves you, but she
She wouldn't go out of her way too much
know
for
what I'm
me.
saying?
Yeah, well, I know.
if you got hit by a bus, it'd be
No.
one of those days, right?
She'd be like, "Oh, isn't that precious?" Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
look, no, Poe Eric.
Really? You got to say that to me. Oh,
You
my
look
God.
You gotta,
sad.
yeah.
You look
When a woman tell you, "Oh, Poe Eric,"
Yeah. Oh,
that's not
Pat him
good.
on the head.
you know, there was a time in my life when everyone called me sweetheart, and I didn't even know these people. So I'm just saying,
Yeah, no.
the South is weird like that. Like everyone's
Mm-mm.
sweetheart,
Right. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you
Not
can't say
sure.
that.
Mine's is
darling.
babe. Look, mine's is baby. Yeah. If I call you babe.
Oh,
And don't be Poe baby. Oh, Poe baby.
Oh yeah, poor baby. Oh, I
Poor
just
baby
that
is
brings out the
right, yeah.
rage when I hear stuff like that, man. I'm just like, oh, you're gonna pour. I wonder what this feels like having a wheelchair across your shins. Is that still poor baby?
That's okay. Because I'm a poor baby. I poor baby the hell out somebody. Oh, poor baby.
You should poor baby me because I'm third. That's all I'm saying.
You are.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm letting you know you're poor.
Oh, you're.
told you.
Oh, this is really directed at
Yeah.
me.
Poor,
Exactly,
poor
yeah.
baby, poor
Patting my head.
baby.
Oh, my.
Look,
That's a
It
party
took-
fall right there. Patting
this is
my
what I'm
head.
talking about. It took you 5 minutes to figure it out in the first place.
Right.
And
Yeah, I
then
never
once you
said it-
figured it out,
I
then
never
you
said
try
I was
to-
fast. I will figure it out, but it does take a little longer. Okay. That's all
Well,
I'm
help him.
I bid you all farewell. Okay.
all right.
Right.
Take care,
All right,
everyone.
Okay.
Until
All
next
righty.
time.
Until next
All right.
time.
Love you guys. Stay safe.
Love
And
you.
I will
Bye.
Take care.
talk to you later.